Good morning, students. Today we'll start lesson number 3, adjectives, pages 18 to 20. Now, first of all, we have to understand, what do we mean when we say adjectives? So, these adjective is a part of speech, isn't it? How many parts of speech are there? There are 8. So out of 8, today we are going to talk about only one, that is adjectives. And then, we'll see the classification of adjectives. These adjectives are also divided into, here you will see, it is of how many? It is of 10 types of adjective that we are going to see today. And before we move on to these kinds of adjective, let us understand what adjectives are. Though you have studied this definition in the other classes, but still, we will see once more. Look at the adjective, the definitions that I have written. What are adjectives? Adjectives are words that are used to describe or modify nouns or pronouns. So what are these? Adjective, what is the function of the adjectives? What do they do? They are words used to describe. They are going to describe more about what? Nouns or pronouns. For example, I have written red, quick, happy. So all these are examples of adjectives. Now let us see the kinds of adjective. What is the first one? First one, adjective of quality. Next is adjective of quantity. Third one, adjective of number. Demonstrative adjective, distributive. Then interrogative, possessive, emphasizing adjective. Ninth is exclamatory. And the 10th is proper adjective. So out of this 10, we will be seeing only few. The first one, that is quality. Second one, quantity. And the third one, adjective of number. And we will be talking about number 6. Look at number 6. Here we have interrogative adjective. And number 10. All this we are going to see. So I'm just circling it, all this. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 adjectives we will be seeing. Let us now take our book, page number 18. Let us start with the work which is already given on top of this book. Match the adjectives to nouns that you think work best with them. So we will also try to match all these words. When you write in the copy, do not match them here and there, but straight matching should be done. I'll just tell you the answers of all these 5. Remote, for remote. Mountain, because mountains are found very far, isn't it? So what is the best, or the word which appropriate here is the mountain. Scary, adventure. Brilliant, student. Overcast, day. Delicious, food. Work with a partner and come up with the sentences for the pairs. So that is already done. Let us now read, learn. You know that adjectives tell us something more about nouns and pronouns. This we have already seen. What does adjective do? Adjective tells us more about what? More about nouns and pronouns. Let us see. You have also learned about adjectives of these kinds. So we have already learned, I have already told you this 5, The first one, you see, tell us more about the nature of a noun. So that is what kind of adjective? That is the adjective of quality. When we try to find out the adjective of quality, what do we usually ask? Now, when we ask some questions, they basically answer the questions of what kind. What do we have to ask? we have to ask, okay, what kind of, then the answer we get, okay. Now the answer that we get, that will become the adjective of quality. Now for example, let us see: hot, cold, angry, bent, excited, fast, new, wooden, Swedish, and then damaged. Now this is all about the quality. Let us now move on to the second one. Tell us how much of a noun is being referred to. So this is what kind of adjective? This is adjective of quantity. Now what does it do? It does not provide information about exact number. What do they do? They tell us the amount, the appropriate amount of the noun they describe. Let us see some of the example of quantity: many, much, some, enough, and little. So these are the examples of adjective of quantity. Let us move on to the next one. Tell us about the number or order of a noun. So here it says, okay, I have already given you see, adjective of number. Now you see, they will give us the exact number here, okay, whereas in the quantity, okay, we have seen, okay, they are not going to give us or provide us exact information, whereas this one, okay, will tell us the exact one. The first, okay, the first one you see 1, then first, 10th, 27, 27th, million. Okay, these are some examples. Let us move on to the next one, that is interrogative. Here also it is already mentioned, okay, you can see the interrogative adjective. What do we have to say? You ask a question, okay. When we talk about interrogative, okay, it always asks a question with WH words. You can see there what, which, and whose. So these are something, okay, which you have to learn. Like the first one, okay, quality, then quantity, then we have talked about number, then we have the interrogative adjective and proper, okay. We'll see on the proper adjective we will be seeing on the next class. Now let us talk about few exercises from page number 19. Question number A, underline the adjectives in these sentences. So what do you have to do? You just have to underline the adjectives here and nothing more. Only the adjectives, okay. So many examples we have already gone through. So what do you have to do? You just write the sentence and underline the adjectives. Let's move to the question number B. Complete this passage using suitable adjectives. So the suitable, the appropriate adjectives you have to write here. Let us see the first one. The small boy. You can write something else also, okay. It doesn't matter at all. You can write anything, okay, that you want. The small boy played with many kites. The kites were red, yellow, okay, whatever the color that you want, okay, you can write it. And at the side, okay, on the right side, you can see this kite is of different color. So when you fill up these blanks, make sure that you use only the colors, okay, the name of the colors. So with this only we are completing today's lesson. Hope you have understood. If any kind of difficulties, please contact me. Thank you so much.